Hi, this is Zubaya here, and I'm just making this as a last video. So mainly because it's kind of the end of the league for me. I've hit 8 out of 8 challenges for Ruthless, and on Bench League, which is a non-Settlers league, I've got 37 out of 40. So I've unlocked the MTX twice basically. All right, let's just cover the Ruthless journey so far. It's been like 4 weeks, so almost close to a month. The build, everything, timestamps, POBs of each timestamps are laid out in each individual video from day 1 to about week 1. So if you want to know the progression for this build, it's all there. Secondly, this build performed beyond my expectations. I came into Ruthless because I knew I could make this work. I was looking at a lot of the items on the market on Ruthless before I made the plunge to actually start it. And I started on day 1 with absolutely no gear, no currency, nothing. I have no friends playing this game, and the guild stash is pretty much only used by me. I'm using it for extra storage. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing here. So none of my guild members are playing Ruthless, so I had to kind of just start from scratch. And so with this journey so far, I've managed to create a character that does about close to 40 mil DPS when optimized. And it can actually improve further. I am lacking a rain of splinters. Let me just show you how many gems I've corrupted so far, and I've corrupted enough crimsons to get this amount of uniques. All right, and I have not seen a single rain of splinters drop, which is extremely unfortunate because I've gotten like 2 of Aziri's rain and at least 4 of energized armor. I have no idea why. Anyway, with Rain of Splinters, the damage on this would go up to about 52 mil. Right now it's about 40 to 43. I think 40, 43. I'm including culling here because I have culling now on of the Wave of Conviction setup. And furthermore, one more thing. For the past 3 weeks, I did not realize this, but Wave of Conviction actually didn't work. Okay, let me cover it for you guys so it's a lot easier to understand. Wave of Conviction does not apply any amount of exposure if you have Ancestral Bond. Okay, I didn't realize this because I've never actually I never run Ancestral Bond before, right? So what I discovered was because of that, the only way to really apply Wave of Conviction exposure is to actually link mines to it. And so I didn't really know an ideal way of doing this. Then I realized I could actually move my Clarity support and Arrogance support to the 6th link here. So I have Clarity, Arrogance, Wave of Conviction, High Impact Mine, and Calling Strike. I've actually decided to put Charge Mine support because Charge Mine support basically allows me to actually spawn. You see, because of the the wave of conviction is like really fast, so I can like spam this. And secondly, as well, as long as it targets an enemy, I'm gonna get every 3 casts of this is gonna give me 1 frenzy charge. All right, which means I get frenzy charge generation, which gives me more damage. Okay, let's just cover how it's coming out so fast. It has the detonate mines here. I managed to get 1, and then I have because of the what was it called again? I have Ashes of Stars. This is a pretty fast detonation speed, and so automation here with detonate mines means I'm gonna release lots of wave of convictions really fast, and I can apply this exposure debuff anytime I want. I cast flammability manually, unfortunately, but that's pretty much it. This is actually far more comfortable setup than Alchemist Brand. So yeah, with this DPS is about 40 something mil, and then with Rain of Splinters it will go up to 52. Rain of Splinters will probably go here, so 1, 2, 3, and then here, or 1, 2, 3, and then here, whichever I feel more comfortable with. I think probably here because of the extra armor. I made a few pathing changes. I'm not sure if this is ideal, but basically the theory behind this was I realized this, okay? The Divine Shield actually works probably just about as good as Zealot's Oath. The great thing is you don't have to drop life regeneration to run this. And why Divine Shield works is because physical damage prevented from hits also includes your blocked hits. Alright, so I have a 90% chance to block, correct? And that includes spell block. So if I get hit by a spell hit and I block it and it's physical, I get 3% off that prevention as energy shield regeneration. So this is actually pretty good sustain for my ES. And as such, running this here actually makes a lot more sense. And so I decided to go up here and then drop the points from here and then get rid of the pathing here. And by getting rid of the pathing here, I got the extra reckless defense here. So extra reckless defense here helped me cover for the drop of defense, block chance here. I've also pathed it here to get block chance. That gives me a bit more armor and ward. Overall EHP has gone up, and it's supposedly tankier. And if I have more points, I could actually add these as well. Alright, let's just cover what this build has accomplished so far. So it has done like 4 out of 7 Ubers, and from my understanding, it will probably do all the Ubers with no problems, even on Ruthless setup, which tells you how strong this build is. The only thing is I'm not going to be farming Ubers because I'm kind of getting bored of the game, and farming it is kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, this is to show you, it's not that I don't want to run the Ubers, it's just mostly because I don't have the fragments, okay? And it would require a lot more T17s to do the fragments. I do have T17s, but I do have 12 of them actually, but just bored of playing Ruthless. Anyway, what I was really interested to do is actually push to rank 1 Delve in Ruthless League. I have done it. The next highest rank for Delve is at 650, and I'm pretty sure he can't hit 1k because he doesn't have the survivability for it. He probably has damage, he just doesn't have the survivability. He has like 50k EHP or something with like 12k max fizz hit. So he's not going to be pushing Delve the same way I do. If he ever gets to 750, I can just log in and like 2 sessions just outstrip his progress. So it's not a problem to maintain rank 1 Delve. I will probably log in occasionally to push this to like 1000 plus depth. I'm pretty sure I can hit 1002, 1003 without any problems. Probably 1001 onwards, I need to start fishing for easier pathways through and like take a couple of deaths. I've actually pushed all the way 750 without dying at all, which is why I leveled to 94. I was 93 when I kind of started. And yeah, so very, very strong build. Obviously still has the issues of Flamewood as before. I would say that this build is actually stronger than the Chieftain I played in Necropolis, which is a pretty weird thing to say because the Chieftain there was really nice. And if you ported this over to Settlers League, the non-Ruthless version, you're looking at almost close to double or triple DPS. Okay, and right now I'm sitting at 50, so that means, and which is already higher than the Chieftain Necropolis, which means if I took this to non-bench or bench league, sorry, I would have like 100 plus DPS. Okay, why would I have 100 plus DPS? The scales on this are a lot better, and in bench league you can get Arcane Surge. Right now I don't have Arcane Surge because in Ruthless Arcane Surge gives you pretty much nothing. 10% cast speed and 30% mana regeneration is like what the fuck is this? It's really nothing, okay? But in bench league this gives you 20% more spell damage that scales with Arcane Surge effect. Alright, so that means you can go Arcane Surge effect here and get more damage, okay? So the 20% more will get a 50% boost from here. Oh, sorry, 50% plus like, so 90%. You can get 90% boost and get like 30% more damage or close to 30% more damage just like that. So you would unspec out of this two and then go for 30% more damage here. And then also you get like charges, right? You get additional 1 charge for Conviction of Power for both endurance and power. That gives you more tankiness. And finally, what makes you really strong in bench league and Settlers League is this. Okay, I can have a total of 11 totems up. With Ritual of Awakening on bench league, which gives you 0.5% mana regen per totem, you can actually stack mana to about 5 or 6k, and then have like, you basically just stack mana regeneration rate on your gear, and have enough mana to just fill your entire mana pool in like maybe 2 seconds, okay? You don't need double Leviangus, you just need 1. You don't need Tides of Time. in a bench league, you can probably go for a Mage Blood, and you can just get really, really tanky, okay? You get insanely tanky, and then you just have insane mana regeneration, which gives you pretty much like insane Indigon stacks. It's quite possible to get, I think, 1,000%, more than 1,000% increased damage on bench league just because of your inherent mana regeneration, okay? You can't do this here in Ruthless, unfortunately, because you don't have that regen, right? You also have less damage, so down here you only get 33% with more damage with 11 totems. In bench league you get 55, okay? So with that, overall in bench league you're just gonna have way more damage, and you probably have, I would guess, about 30% more plus 20% more, then plus the increase of Indigon, like another 30 of another 50 or 60%. I think you can almost look at like close to the double or triple damage with all the additional multipliers. I also don't have Rain of Splinters, right? So if I Rain of Splinters, damage goes up. Anyway, yeah, I hope you've been enjoying these videos. We're gonna take a break of PoE, mainly because it's been 2 months of just playing this game like really nuts, okay? I think on average I slept about, for 2 months straight, okay, I slept probably about 6 hours a day average, just to come up with like 3 different builds that I take to it, to an extreme level of progression, okay, and then do all this theory crafting. So hope you guys appreciate it. All right. What else is there? Yeah, for me, work is gonna pick up end of the year. Probably December is when the next league comes out, and November there's PoE 2 beta. Hopefully I get the beta test. Really up to Chris Wilson, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe he sees like, oh shit, this guy plays Ruthless, I should give him PoE 2 beta access. That would be nice, but I'm not counting on it. My work is going to ramp up in the next couple of months, October to November. Shouldn't really be a problem for me. This is the funny thing. One of my directors actually knows I have a YouTube account. He's subbed to my YouTube account. But yeah, he knows that I play PoE. I don't disclose. I mean, I disclose it pretty openly. And yeah, my work's pretty fine. Can get it done without any issues. But yeah, looking forward to if I get PoE 2 access. But otherwise, I'll be doing work and spending more time with my family. Probably playing a bit of Dota 2 here and there, mainly because that's what I do when it's off PoE League. And once in a while, I'll probably log in here and push Delve all the way to 1.2, 1.3. Right now, it's just at 750. Shouldn't be a problem pushing to 1,000 plus. Okay, hope you guys been enjoying all these PoE videos and all the content. I don't enable ads because I'm not making money off this. And see you guys. I'm out. Peace. Next video probably whenever I get PoE 2 or PoE 2 beta. Chris, please. Or next league, right? So we'll see what happens next league. Though next league, I wanna put this out there. There's a very good chance, a very, very good chance, I want to actually play Hierophant. So just saying, see you next league. Hierophant league starter. I'm out. Peace. See you guys. Bye.